news leader.
The battle against COVID-19 continues as the rollout of a third authorized vaccine gets underway. And a local volunteer fire department is fighting to keep its doors open.
Nonprofits in Erie County have suffered great loss from the pandemic. Coming up, you'll hear about their struggle and ways to help.
In high definition from your news leader, this is 1024 Action News at 11.
New at 11, the rollout now of the third authorized vaccine in the battle against COVID-19 is about to get underway. The CDC giving its recommendations. Johnson & Johnson is expected to begin sending out nearly 4 million doses. ABC's Mary Alice Parks reports.
The United States now has a third weapon in the fight against COVID-19. Johnson & Johnson's single-shot vaccine receiving emergency use authorization from the FDA on Saturday.
We're confident in our finding that the Janssen COVID-19 vaccine meets our rigorous standards of safety and effectiveness.
An independent CDC council meeting Sunday to review the data, making its public health recommendation. UPS trucks already lined up at this distribution center outside Louisville, ready for the rollout. 3.9 million doses of Johnson & Johnson's vaccine ready to ship out. 2.8 million of those to states and local jurisdictions. The rest to pharmacies, communities, and federally qualified health centers.
So this vaccine has been shown to be 100% protective against hospitalizations and death, and 85% protective against severe disease for all the variants worldwide.
Officials urging Americans to get vaccinated, no matter which vaccine is available.
We believe that people should take the vaccine that they are able to access. We feel all these vaccines meet our standards for effectiveness.
As more Americans get vaccinated and states begin to ease restrictions, Dr. Anthony Fauci says we still need to take some precautions.
So you could be protected from disease and still have virus. And that's the reason why you hear us all the public health officials saying to wear a mask. And the reason is essentially to protect other people from occasionally you may inadvertently infect someone else, even though you are protected.
He says the Biden administration is working with the CDC on updated recommendations for those who are vaccinated. Mary Alice Parks, ABC News, Washington.
Meanwhile, in Erie County, there have been 44,793 vaccinations administered. In Crawford County, 22,839 vaccinations have been performed. And in Warren County, 7,026 shots have been given. Across Pennsylvania, over 2.3 million people have now been vaccinated. And look for this logo on our website, YourErie.com, for the latest information on where and how you can sign up for a COVID-19 vaccination. Here's a look at today's COVID-19 numbers for our region. The State Department of Health reporting 29 additional new positive cases. That total now stands at 17,306. Crawford County reporting 15 new cases. Warren County up 4. Ashtabula is reporting 20 additional cases. Chautauqua County continues to report a total of 7,525. Across the state, 1,945 new COVID-19 cases reported today. The total since the start of the pandemic is over 931,000 cases. The Commonwealth reporting 21 new deaths. That total now stands at 24,000. President Biden is urging the Senate to take quick action, passing the $1.9 trillion COVID stimulus package, which passed the House early Saturday on a near party line vote. Democrats want President Biden to sign the bill into law before March 14th. That's when unemployment benefits run out for many Americans. The president is hoping for some bipartisanship. There was none in the House as all Republicans and 2 Democrats voted against the $1.9 trillion plan.
This package is meant to, of course, provide immediate direct relief, but also provide a bridge to help us all get through this crisis.
That plan includes increased testing, increased PPE, school funding, food assistance, rental assistance, child care assistance, and stimulus checks. The Wesleyville Hose Company is fighting to keep its doors open. The Wesleyville Borough Council is considering closing them down because of missed calls. They held an emergency public meeting tonight to talk about the department's future. The fire chief tells us they are dealing with the same manpower issues other area volunteer fire departments are faced with. He says they need more volunteers, including first responders, certified EMTs, and firefighters.
But this is a big issue with everybody else right now. We are only 1 square mile. We don't have the membership as everybody else does, but we're working towards it. We're working towards our bigger goal to have the membership we had 10 years ago.
At the March 10th Wesleyville Borough Council meeting, they will be voting on closing the department. First Lady Jill Biden will be making another visit to Erie County this week. According to an advisory from the Office of the First Lady, Biden will be visiting Waterford on Wednesday, as well as a stop that same day in Connecticut. There was no immediate additional details released as of now, including the reasoning for the visit. Now, this will mark the third time that the First Lady has been in Erie County, having visited virtually to discuss the importance of community college. That was back in September. Biden also made the trip to Erie to campaign for President Joe Biden on the eve of Election Day. Jet 24 Action News is your local election headquarters. Erie School District Director Angela McNair is looking to become a member of the Erie County Council. McNair announced her candidacy this weekend. She says her experience working with budgets and as a small business owner would bring positive and progressive change to the county. Her vision for the area is to continue building projects in the county and boosting small businesses, also making sure people want to stay here in the county. McNair says the county plays a crucial role in keeping things open and creating opportunity for people.
The county is kind of the head, so I feel that, with new leadership and as a person who's just a general community person who understands and goes through the same thing that a lot of our citizens go through in the county, that I would be a good fit.
The county council primary election will be May 18th. For all the latest election news anytime, you can turn to your local election headquarters, yourerie.com. A Crawford County home was destroyed by fire this afternoon. Crews were called to the 14,000 block of H Road around 2 Sunday afternoon. When firefighters arrived at the scene, they found heavy smoke coming from the structure. According to officials on scene, there was nobody home at the time of the fire and electricity had been cut off. There were several cats that were unaccounted for in the blaze. The fire marshal has been called to the scene and the cause of the fire is still under investigation. An Erie family of 7 is safe after a late night fire. According to the Erie County 911 Center, the fire started around 10:45 at a residence in the 400 block of West 7th Street. The fire is believed to have started on the 2nd floor by a small heater. 2 adults and 5 children escaped with no injuries. The Red Cross was called in to assist the family. The Erie Fire Marshal is still investigating. Coming up on Jet 24 Action News at 11 o'clock, as the pandemic continues to put a financial strain on local nonprofits, we find out how much Erie County nonprofits have lost. First, let's check in with Craig with the forecast. Hey, Craig.
A windy, mild night as we wrap up February and get ready to go into